last.
41.
I don't know what his thinking was, but the decision not to play on the blue and play that rest shot, it didn't seem that difficult to go up with the blue and continue on his merry way. Now, just thinking about the situation, you get the feeling a miss could be around the corner here, just because he looks for once less settled than he did.
Well,
42.
He can play with the rest. He's still got this tricky-ish black, but he's not that in at least.
Gradually, though, every shot is becoming more difficult, even the black, which moves him away from the reds a little bit.
$49.
Well, now this becomes quite a risky shot, I think. Got to avoid the reds. If he's going to play this plain ball, he can't really afford to screw into the bunch with his 49-point lead. This is a critical shot now.
$50.
I think it was a 50 break, which got more difficult, but and now surely he puts a colour safe and tries to keep this lead. Can't pot all the balls all the time.
Blue ball.
He's been very, very impressive. Well, that's undoubtedly the right shot.
That was out 50.
What a great contribution that was.
Yeah, and in the last shot as well, a red ran onto the cushion. So Judd Trump just happy, I guess, to be back at the table.
Let me tell you that there's some great players around, and Judd's played them all, but none of them could have hit Judd Trump with the kind of onslaught he's been up against here. This has been quite something. Going to play safe off this red he's closest to. He really must not push it out into open play. He's got to leave it on the side rail.
Trump has scored just 9 points in the last 4 frames. That's the total points tonight, just completely one-sided.
And again, he thought that shot through. He's played it well. John has got a red that he could try and pot to the right corner. It's been such a long time, 40 minutes since he potted a ball. That, of course, doesn't include the mid-session interval. The pockets seem smaller when you're watching your opponent knock them in and you're sitting there. It's quite lucky to finish him behind the green.
Foul. We miss. Judd trump 4. Back.
Well, the unanswered point stat is now gone because of the penalty. The last pot is still going at 41 minutes, of course. People get quite excited about unanswered point stats, don't they? Records can be broken, but for now that's come to an end.
Yeah.
I don't think Jack's got any need to worry about that. He's still in command. He's got to just let rest up to that right red. Judd will express an interest, I think, in the bottom red. It's not quite straight. It's definitely missable. He's just wondering whether the black goes to the right corner. The cue ball is in line. It's hard to tell when there's a ball in the way which is not going to be there.
One.
Does it go? That's the question. I think yes, but it was not impossible. You could hit the red on the way through from where the cue ball is positioned. The other plays the black. Or he tries to get the blue in play. They're the only two shots he could think of. I think the black goes, but I understand why he's not playing it.
Blue ball. Judd trump 1. One.
Well, he brought the blue off the cushion, but he left a chance. Just slightly lost the white.
3.
Made a difference.
That Lisowski 3.
It did. It's one of the very few shots he's missed tonight. Just given a glimmer of hope to Judd Trump, but he's been on the receiving end for most of the evening session. Well, that is a very good shot, very good result. It's very early to talk about a clearance, but this really would be coming from absolutely nowhere if he could find a way of winning this frame. Got a lot of work still to do, though.
Black.
He's done very little wrong this frame, Lisowski, but he hasn't won it yet.
8. Nine.
Well, this is what Trump's been looking for the last hour, really. Have to deal with that red on the left-hand side.
16. $17.
Well, he didn't pot it cleanly. There's no way he played the cue ball there.
24.
I'm sure he played it to the right of the red to play it in the middle. He may feel he got a bad contact. I'm not so sure. Running off the top jaw. And position now is... No, he's not there, basically. Too narrow an angle to put it to the middle. Ah, goodness me, what a recovery
25.
and what an angle. Now this next shot is the biggest of the match. If he pots this and gets the red out, it's a different game again. Oh, what a shot.
32.
What a shot.
$33.
Just one shot he played from the yellow to the red, just overran, left the cue ball just off the right-hand side cushion, missed the red. But Trump is showing great temperament here because he's been battered and bruised last 4 frames. Lisowski's thrown everything at him. In this
37.
frame, of course, he had a 50 break to take the lead.
$39. $42.
Could be important, but he will only need the pink.
46.
He won't need to get from pink to black. And if he wins this frame, it's the second steal of the night.
$51.
Well, that's okay.
Very coolly done. Exactly
57.
what he needed as well. Jack Lisowski has had a century and 5 half centuries this evening, but a couple